How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Redline Outdoors. I've got a busy next few days. I'm about to get a spot ready to take my wife bow hunting tomorrow. She has not bow hunted in a very long time. She has not killed a deer in a very long time, since before we had kids, and my son's 13 years old. So we're gonna slip in here, get a spot ready for her. I'm gonna get a mock scrape ready at a different location, start monitoring some bucks for that and some cold fronts. And then tomorrow we're gonna go to the Louisiana lease. If you've been following along, I've taken y'all there, the Louisiana deer camp, as you would say. And I'm gonna spread out some seed there. We got some rain coming Saturday. I'm not gonna disc or anything like that. I've ran out of time. So let's get busy. We're having to fix my four-wheeler tire. And I had to get a new battery for a four-wheeler. Who knew that a battery for a Honda Rincon, Rubicon, whatever it is $129. That tire right there, I got me a little helper. It's been leaking out, so I'm gonna put some tire slime in it and see if it'll hold air. This is how I busted my wrist open. Y'all see that in the middle? You see that scar? I put it in a video last winter. I wrapped a ratchet tire around that tire right there, and the ratchet strap blew up on my wrist and busted me open pretty bad. That video actually got taken down by YouTube within a couple hours because it was too gruesome. Yep, and I put those on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I hope it holds air. There you go. Now get the bottom one. Get the bottom one. I'll finish it with my impact. All right, y'all. We got a brand new battery on an old Honda, whatever it is. She's seen better days, but it still works. Crank it up. You can hear them valves slapping. Push it. Push it hard. We'll run it till the wheels fall off. Test drive. Welcome back to the Louisiana deer camp. We got a lot of work to do today. I've got my daughter with me, so I do have a little bit of help, but the first thing we're gonna do is plant this lane right here, the one that I told y'all I was gonna hunt out of the camp from. We're gonna plant that lane and also put up a feeder right there. We got a full day, and I'm planning on taking my wife bow hunting this evening, so we got to get after it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be planting a mixture of Elbin rye and wheat. It's predominantly gonna be wheat and Elbin rye. I've got, I think, 8 bags total for today. I'm gonna be pre-mixing it in a 5-gallon bucket, and then I'll transfer it to my spreader over there.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What do I do?
You stick your hand in there and mix it together. You mix it up for me. Good job. All right, mix all that up. Do it like this.
Okay.
You see how it's coming to the top? Easy. I don't want to plant nothing here. I don't want deer in the yard. To the end.
Whoa, that's cool. There's so much sticks I keep messing up.
I'm not used to having a camera person. Don't get it in your eye. You ready to go to the next spot? You gonna drive? All right, let's go. y'all ain't real happy right now. If y'all been following along, y'all know that we spent an entire day out here cleaning these roads up with a skid steer from the mess that the loggers made. We thought they were out of here because they were gone for several months, and now it looks like they're back. We're about to go in here and see if they tore our roads up again. If they did, we're gonna have to come back in here with a skid steer all over again, because we can't get to our stands back there in the back, or virtually any of these stands, because they had every road down here tore up. You couldn't get nothing on it. So we're about to see how much damage they did to the roads, because we'd have never done that if we'd have known they were coming back. This big food plot that we were gonna plant right here, that whole area right there, well, they've got some hardwoods pulled in here, and somebody's in here busting firewood. I'm telling you, look, they got all these tops pulled up here. I've got a deer stand right here, right over there. We got one of our sets right there. They in here busting firewood right here in one of these food plots we're gonna plant. All that work we did a couple weeks ago is all for nothing. They done screwed these roads up all over again. I can't get through here. They done knocked trees over all over the place. I have no idea if they're coming back. I don't know what they're doing. All this seed that I was gonna plant, or a lot of it, I can't even plant a lot of these places because I don't know if they're coming back in here, and I don't want them to ruin my plots. I don't know what to do. There's a stand back there that I wanted to really get back there to, and I cannot. So now I don't know what to do. It's aggravating. All right, let's turn around. All right, we're at a different spot in the pine thicket, select cut, whatever you want to call it. I do have some good news here. The hogs came through here and disked it up for us. So we got fresh disc ground on pretty much all these lanes. I've got 3 lanes, well 4, but I'm only gonna plant probably 2 or 3 of them. We'll see. A lizard, and Tinley's gonna follow me on the forward because I've got that long lane to plant. All right, y'all, we got the 3 lanes planted on this spot. I think we'll have a pretty good stand here. It gets decent sunlight, and the hogs disc it up for us. But we're gonna plant a couple more spots while we're here. We're not gonna bore y'all too much with all that. Remember, we're planting. I did have about 25 pounds of oats, and the rest predominantly wheat and Elbin rye, which is a cereal rye. It's not ryegrass. It is a cereal rye. We're going to plant a couple more spots, and I'm going to go back to one of those other spots that I could get to that the loggers destroyed, and I'm going to plant a spot there, and probably have to move the stand or a ground line in there, but they left some nice roads at that spot. And we're going to hang 2 cameras, put out some corn, and start monitoring what we have on camera here, because the only place I had a camera was right next to the camp under an acorn tree. A small 8-point, some does and hogs showed up. So let's get back to work, Tinley. I'm in a double lean-to right here. It's got 2 lanes. One right there, one right there. I'm gonna plant it real quick. All right, here's another open little food plot I got planted out here in the timber. It's kind of in the middle of this pine thicket. Got it done, got it planted. All right, I've got this other spot kind of broadcasted. I don't know how well the seed is gonna do here, but we got this actually probably a sleeper spot. I think it's gonna be a pretty decent spot to kill a buck. It's got 3 lanes. That lane right there into that timber right there, that's a brand new lane. There's a trail right in the middle of it with a rub on it. That's the trail that you walk in on, so I didn't put any seed at all on that one. But I think this might be a decent spot. I'm probably gonna put a camera here later today. You ready to eat a sandwich?
Uh-huh.
We got a pretty good bit of work done so far.
Then we get to go ride the 4-wheeler.
We've been riding. Tinley's been driving the 4-wheeler. I think that's the only reason she came. Then we're gonna go plant one more spot, I think.
And then ride the 4-wheeler.
And go feed 2 spots, put out 2 cameras, and maybe let her drive up and down this road for a minute.
You just ate that one bite.
Eat yours.
No. You literally ate that in 3 bites.
Y'all, it's still hot down here in Louisiana. It's probably gonna get in the 90s today. And it is October the 17th. Sure. Throw it that way.
Oh, what?
There you go. Keep scattering it. There gonna be any big bucks here? There gonna be any big bucks here? All right, we're working on this stand. This is a little horse trailer. The big food plot I wanted to plant right behind us, but I ain't gonna worry about planting it this year. I might do it whenever I confirm that the loggers are truly gone. Now I'm about to plant this lane, put up another sack of corn and a camera, and then we gotta be done. All right, Tinley, it's time to go. Thanks for the help.
I'm tired.
Thank you for holding the bag open for me while I poured the seed in it. It's your mama's turn now. She gets to go hunting. Are you mad? All right, let's go. Out of the ground blind. All right, y'all, I was able to take my wife bow hunting, but we did not get it done. Rifle season opens up here in Louisiana, where I'm at, this weekend, Saturday. So I'm working at the fire station Friday. We'll get off, we'll work Saturday morning, and hopefully we'll be able to come to this deer camp as a family and get to spend at least opening day of rifle season that afternoon. After work and soccer and all that stuff. We do have chances of rain this weekend, that day and Sunday, but if we do come Sunday, it'll be after church. So I've got a ton of work today. Not a ton, but I do have some work today to get done to be able to take them hunting this weekend, bait up some spots. I'm gonna put up a ground blind for my wife and son to sit in. We have an east wind, which is very odd, or somewhat odd, just a weird wind to have a setup for, and freshened up some mock scrapes that I made on a couple of these shooting lanes that Tinley and I put out a few days ago. So let's get busy, and I gotta shoot the rifles. We got 2 rifles over there, a 243 and a 7mm Winchester mag. I gotta shoot both of them today, make sure they're still on. All right, y'all, here's one of the things I did to this stand. Wind's gonna be wrong for this stand this weekend, but I put in a mock scrape right here on the edge of this lane. I went ahead and opened up the ground, and I had this sapling right here, right next to this pine tree. So I bent it over and tied it to that tree with some twine. And I've got one of those Magnum scrape drippers, and I filled it with TT's Buck Wild scrape scent. If a big buck or a buck in general is in this area, that's gonna get his attention for sure. All right, y'all, I got this spot that is perfect for an east wind, and actually Tinley and I planted it. This is one of the places that we planted last week. It's gonna have 2 lanes on it. You got one going that way and one that way. East wind is right in our face. I'm gonna put a ground blind here. There's an old horse trailer right here that they used to use for a deer stand, but it doesn't line up with that new lane that's been put in here by the loggers. So we did get a benefit from the loggers being here besides tearing up our roads. I've got this blind. I've been using Tideweed see-through blinds for several years now, and I really love them. They sent me another one, and I've also got some Tideweed chairs there. They sent me like last year. We're gonna pop that blind up here. We've killed a lot of deer out of these see-through blinds. They're quick, they're easy, perfect for little setups like this. I'm gonna brush it in a little bit right here. We're gonna rake away the debris off the ground. That way, whenever they're moving around in that blind, they'll be completely quiet. But this one is a brand new one they just sent me like 2 days ago, and it got here just in time for this weekend's hunt. So I'm about to set that up. Guys, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box below for Tideweed's website. They got all kinds of cool stuff. Heated vests. They got waders, blinds, chairs, all kinds of stuff on there. Y'all check them out, but I'm going to leave a link to these blinds in the description box below. Y'all go check them out. And thank y'all, Tideweed, for sending me that blind. All right, y'all, we got that blind set up, ready to go. I'm going to show you these chairs real quick. Here's those chairs, and you can see the ground's unlevel inside this stand. So these legs are adjustable for unlevel ground. I've got 2 of them in here. One for my wife and one for my son. Again, those are Tideweed chairs. We're gonna go inside real quick. Here we go, y'all. We got that lane there. We do have it planted, and I'm sure it's starting to come up some. We have this lane right here. Pretty good lane. And as you can see, if there's a deer coming from that direction, you can see through the blind. You can see it coming, and comes over here, gives you a shot, you'll be ready. I tell you what, these chairs are just like recliners. Like, they got armrest on them, backrest, and they swivel. The spot is ready. I'm gonna go put out some corn out in front of us a little bit. This way I'm gonna put a cell camera in front of us. Another huge thing that I like about these blinds, this is the door right here, and they've got these latches. You can either use the zippers or the latches, and I hate using those zippers because they're so noisy. All right, y'all, I went ahead and put a mock scrape right here on this, leaning over, and on that little holly tree, mock scrape there. Got a camera right there. I had to rig that up because all the trees are too big for my camera strap. Got a little corn there. There's our blind. It's about a 60-yard shot, and that's all I want for them. We're set to go for Saturday. If it's not storming too bad, we will see y'all here at the Louisiana Deer Camp. Catch y'all then. Well, here we are. This is our first time ever doing a hunt like this as a family. So we're about to take Barrett and my wife to their little ground blind spot. And then me and Tinley are gonna go to a different spot. But we're gonna get them to their stand, and then me and Tinley are gonna go get set up. It's about 4 o'clock now, so we need to hurry up. We are all piled up on this floor. Here we go.
Look.
Turkeys.
Turkeys.
Here we go. Alright, we got them set up. Barrett's gonna film. Jennifer's gonna be the shooter. And if Jennifer shoots one, then it's Barrett's turn if he wants to shoot one. Alright, Tinley, you ready?
They can't find the deer. We gotta go get Kirby.
Yeah, you ready to go? Alright, let's go. Hog sign. Alright, we're set up too. You ready, Tinley? We're set up. It's opening day of rifle season in Louisiana. We got everything set up the best we can, so we're gonna try to get the best footage that we possibly can too, so. Is it snack time already? What you got? Those are the good peanut butter crackers. Hurt your ear?
The headphones.
Oh. Good job. You got us some meat.
That's my second deer.
For this year?
Uh-huh.
That sure is. When are you gonna let me kill one? Good job. Give me 5.
Right there.
Give me 5. You think Mom and Barrett seen anything?
Maybe. Now we gotta drag it, or who? We're gonna get wet.
Yeah, we're gonna get wet. At least it didn't run. We don't have to track it.
I can't even feel the rain.
Oh, I can. Come on, let's go get it. We gotta put a tag on it too. Good job. Let's drag it to the deer stand and get back in. All right, y'all. It's still good shooting light out here. We're gonna wait for this rain to ease off, and we're gonna let Barrett and my wife continue to hunt. We went ahead and drove the deer to the stand over here. We're gonna get a little bit more time, let them hunt some more. Did y'all see anything?
No. We saw 3, 4.
Coming, buddy. All right, y'all, we're gonna give it one more go for the weekend, and I'm actually fixing to split up. I'm gonna go hunting myself. This will be my first hunt by myself in Louisiana this year, bow or rifle. My wife is gonna go to the spot Tinley killed her deer last night. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give it one more shot for the weekend. And look, you're gonna walk straight down this road. You're gonna come to a box stand that's on the ground.
Okay.
It's just sitting on the ground. Just stay straight. You'll run right into it. You got it?
Mm-hmm. As long as you come get me after dark.
Okay, I'll come all the way in the folder and come get you. Deal?
Okay.
Good luck. You know how to load that gun? You know how to load that gun? Bring it here. Okay, bye. All right, y'all, we're both set up. It's muggy, no wind. It's just dead calm. I got a 260-yard lane, 120-yard lane, 80-yard lane, and probably another 80-yard lane this way. The hogs been in here. I don't have no rice bran, no corn or nothing. I'm just watching these lanes, so I don't have any cameras, nothing. So I have no idea what's here, if anything. My wife has a pretty decent chance of seeing a deer this afternoon, so we'll cross our fingers. Maybe she'll get one. Well, I just heard a gunshot. However, it came from the same spot that me and Tinley heard one yesterday, so it could have been somebody else out here behind me hunting. So I don't know if it was my wife or somebody else. I'm gonna text her. Well, it was my wife that shot. I just texted and asked her, and she thinks she missed for some reason. I don't know why. The deer jumped and ran off. That's all she could tell me. So give it about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna get down and probably go look. I really think she hit it because I heard it. I heard the bullet kind of. Sometimes if you pay attention, whenever you hear a gunshot go off, you can hear it. The bullet hit the deer, and I'm pretty sure I heard that. So, did you get one?
I don't know.
Maybe. All right, y'all. We found her deer. It's right there. I can't really show it because it's a little bit gruesome. Can't really show that on YouTube. They wouldn't appreciate it. But it's right there. We've got it. We've got more meat in the freezer. It's gonna be good. Nourishment for our family. Good job, Jennifer. She ain't killed a deer in 14 years. She broke the ice today. Maybe it's a sign for new things to come. We'll see. But we got to get this deer out of here because it's hot. and I got to hunt for about 45 minutes maybe. So it wasn't a long blood trail. I don't know, it's probably 60, 70 yards. Thank y'all for coming with us on this Louisiana hunt. I would love to cook these up, cook some deer meat today for y'all, but we need to get this video out. Today's Sunday. I normally post a video on Sunday, and I'm not finished, so I can't post anything. I'm gonna be a little bit late. I apologize for y'all that normally watch my stuff at 8:30 on Sunday mornings. It's gonna be a tough schedule to maintain during deer season. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because we don't get enough footage during the week a lot of times. As you well know, this is day 26 of Louisiana season, and this is my first hunt, and I didn't even get to finish it. So thank y'all for coming with us. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Let's get out of here. Well, I just thought my night was over with, but I got a phone call. Me and Kirby are about to go try to help somebody find their deer. Good boy, Kirby.